Hello friend, and welcome to the Slowest Sim Driving channel on YouTube. I often see questions on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit about how you go about connecting a Moza Wheelbase to a PS5. And I've decided to make two guides. This is the first of those two guides. This is the simplest, quickest way to connect your Moza Wheelbase to the PlayStation 5. For this method, we're going to be using the Brook Resolution 2. I'll put a link in the description for the website where you can have a look at this, and you can also check the wheel compatibility list on there. It's being added to all the time, but you will have to do a firmware upgrade on this before you try connecting it to your PS5. I'll also link the Amazon link where I purchased this. I'm not an affiliate, I don't get anything for this. I just want to make this guide. Now, just so we're clear on this, the Brook Resolution 2 will only connect your wheelbase and your pedals. So if you have a handbrake or a shifter, for example, that's not going to attach. That's not going to work with this particular method. We will get to another method where that should work. Okay, with your PS5 turned on or off, take your pick, it'll need to go on anyway. Take your Brook, plug it into any of your ports, and you're going to get this cool startup screen here, and that's going to say, look, plug something into me, I need input. Okay, in theory it shouldn't matter what order you plug things in. However, you do need to note two things. Start with your wheelbase powered off, and you've got a specific socket for pedals, a specific socket for your wheelbase. So your pedals are going to go in number 2, your wheelbase is going to go in number 1. Even with the PlayStation turned on and the wheelbase plugged in, you're not going to have any kind of connection until you switch on your wheelbase. As your wheelbase is calibrating, you're going to get this great screen here, and it's also going to give you the options screen. You click this middle button, and you can have a console selection thing here, which you can select. There's other things as well. You can change the steering range, force feedback, such like, but console selection is where you select PS5. Okay, there's no particularly good way to compose this shot, so yeah, the camera's in a strange place. Alright, once you're in, you do have a start button on Moza Wheels, and if you press that, that will work as a PlayStation button. And also the buttons, even though they don't have the PlayStation markings on, your buttons will be in the same order as they were on the PlayStation controller, even though they're marked differently. And what's going to happen is you're going to be set up as a Logitech wheel, so everything's going to work as a Logitech wheel would. Down here you've got you'll have options and share, they'll be set up. Your top buttons here are going to be like your L1, R1, L2, R2, and that's it. We've got ourselves a fully working Moza Wheelbase on the PS5. Obviously we can't use the peripherals, as we said before, and for some reason we have some sort of oscillation on the wheel in GT7. It doesn't happen in other games, but in GT7 it's quite severe. Maybe future firmware updates on either the resolution or on the wheelbase itself will iron these out. I know that Moza aren't completely against this method of connecting, because the website does say the Moza Wheelbases aren't officially supported with PlayStation compatibility, but they don't say it's not totally unsupported. So I do think that Moza are happy that something like the resolution exists. Just keep them going, help them try and corner this market while they deal with PS5 compatibility. They have already announced that they're working to get that compatibility. We've recently had as well the Moza R3 for Xbox. So yeah, if all you want is the wheelbase and the pedals, this is your way of doing it. It's quite an inexpensive way of doing it. So has this guide been useful to you at all? Do you need any further help? If so, hit me up in the comments. I will try to answer every comment, help in any way I can. But if this has got you up and running, have fun with your Moza Wheelbase, and hopefully we'll see you out on track. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Button Bashers, for PCs, consoles, games and accessories, to our Patreon patrons who support the channel in their unique way, and to Discord who keep me going. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to those around you. Bye bye for now.